You say it one for the trouble, it's two for the time. Come on, y'all.
Brother, how you make them get down?
Professor Overseer, I've got pimp in my crown.
What's good? It's the Check the Rhyme Show, February 9th, 2010. Coming at you again tonight. We got my man JD NERO in the building.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? What up?
We're going to be doing the album release for the album Food for Thought. So I hope y'all minds are hungry because we got some hip-hop in the building for y'all.
Definitely.
What's going on, JD? How you?
Chilling, baby. Just chilling. You know what I mean? Just happy that everything is rolling. Everything is going smooth.
That's what it is. We're going to keep it like that. Talk about, whatever. Let people know a little bit about the album, too, because, you was here before, but now you got the album complete.
Yeah,
Food
no
for
doubt.
Thought. I like the title.
Yeah, no doubt. The album is actually called Food for Thought, The Appetizer.
True.
You know what I mean? That's the name of the album. It's on iTunes right now. All you got to do is search J.D. NERO, and we up there.
Say it again. Tell him again.
One more time, no doubt. J.D. NERO. That's J.D. NERO. All you got to do is search it. It'll pop right up. Food for Thought, The Appetizer. It's 10 tracks up there. Just a little something light to show y'all the versatility and where we coming from.
You've been listening to the music that the brother makes already. You know what I mean? You see me moving. You know how I do. I hear something that's quality, I'm going to get it up. But, again, y'all have got to support us like we support you. Like, you know what I mean? We come every week to give you what you need. You know what I mean? From all different parts of this country and even in different parts of the world. So, please, all over the world, show us that you're paying attention. Show us that you're listening. And, go get the brother's music.
No doubt.
Music, as I like to call it. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I want to ask you, man?
What up?
Nero was crazy. He was a crazy emperor, wasn't he?
I mean, we're not even going to get into the last Caesar of the dynasty. You know what I'm saying? Niggas thought I wasn't doing the homework on that.
Nah. I know you know.
Yeah,
know.
but actually, that's really, it's interesting that you bring that up because that's actually not where I got the Nero from.
Right.
Actually, I'm a big fan of lions. And I was looking up some stuff on the internet, and I found out the average lion lives to be 13.
Wow.
And only once did somebody, surpass that by many years. And it was a lion named Nero. He lived to be 26.
No doubt.
So, killing them double the length. You know what I mean? Longevity in the game. That's what we're here for.
No doubt. Plus, it's De Niro. You know what I mean? Give him his money. Look, give us your money. Watch what we do with it. We're not going to throw it up around. We're not going to waste your money, waste your time.
Definitely not making it rain.
We're going to put it to its proper uses. Give the brother your money properly. What's going on? You know what I mean?
So, yo, man, how long you was working on this album?
Well, I mean, behind the scenes and writing, it took me a long time to get jump started. But once I started recording, it took me a couple months. I would say a little less than a year. You know what I mean? Like I had a lot of issues with a lot of these studio dudes. You know what I mean? People wasn't really on their Q's and T's. You know what I mean? But
Any particular reason you think that might have been? I mean, you think it might have had to do with the content and what you're working on? Because I know you got a lot of serious stuff. It's not like it was just people being people.
We're
It wasn't
definitely not
even
saying clap your hands and follow me on the dance floor, but. I don't really think that's what it was. I think people was just really wasn't really trying to give real music a chance, I would say.
Okay.
I hit up a couple people, and a lot of people are quick to judge without listening. You know what I mean? And I still feel like only God could judge me.
This album's called Food for Thought.
Right.
What's the science behind that?
Well, I honestly feel a lot of the music that's out right now is real play. You know what I mean? It's very weak. The rhyme skills is slacking. There's nothing really
Bobble
left
brain,
to say.
rap.
Yeah, it's really, I'm going to say anything to a hot beat.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to make up a dance and see if y'all follow me on this.
I pick my nose. I pick my nose.
You know what I mean?
I pick my nose and shake my ass.
You know what I mean?
$1
And
million.
that's really not what we're looking for. We're looking for quality, not quantity. And I think a lot of people got that twisted.
Wait a second, I'll take a quantity of quality myself. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear nothing else, but proper shit anyhow. So
when you say quality, what would you describe quality as? Because a lot of people try to tell me, and I don't agree with it, that quality is relative. That you can't prove it. It's what people like, and different people like different things. So what do you say to that? Because to me, I see that certain things I define as definitely this is coonery, this is trash. You know what I mean? So how do you feel about like what would you say is quality?
I mean, opinions are always going to play a major factor in any genre of music. That's why we have so many debates about who's the greatest singer, who's the greatest rapper, who's the greatest, you know, whatever. Any genre is going to have many debates because it's all based upon opinion. But I feel like quality is the type of music that you cannot turn down. Quality is hot. Hot is hot. You can't turn down hot. You know what I mean? Real recognize real. And, you know, if it's looking familiar, then you know what it is. If not, well, you know, that's what's on the radio. So you're asking me why are people looking for a facade?
I'm saying, is there a group? Is
There's
there enough
definitely
people
a
out
group
there?
of people who I think they just want to have what we call feel-good music. You know what I mean?
Right.
If the beat is hot, it makes me move. I feel good. I don't care if he's saying, give me $20.
That's the majority.
Well, you know, 85% of the world ain't paying attention. So
There it is. 85, 10, and 5. 85, 5, and 10. 85, deaf, dumb, and blind. Message. What is it that you really want to get across? If you had 2 sentences that you had to say about each song, what is it that you wanted to get across in those songs?
Well, I mean, every song has a different message when it comes to me. I feel like everything comes together, and an album shouldn't have 7 songs of the same subject. And I feel that I don't have the same subject. Maybe there's the same theme, but it's definitely different ways that I'm coming at it. Yeah, you know, it's not 7 songs of I'm gonna kill your mother. You know what I mean?
Right.
And 3 songs I'm gonna make you dance. You know what I mean? The theme is there, obviously, but
Bang, bang. Shake your ass. Shake your ass. Bang, bang.
But I feel that if I had 2 sentences, I would say my message in each song would have to be different. But basically, I'm trying to give you reality. I feel a lot of people depict images that they are not. A lot of people create facades, as you said. Some people view it as a dollar and entertainment. At the end of the day, yes, it is about that. But if you really want fame and money, that's not necessarily giving you longevity in the game. I prefer to be me than be somebody else. You know what I mean? And if I'm here for 2 years, but I'm me, I'm happy with that.
Exactly,
I mean,
people.
If I'm here for
Man.
if I'm here for 10 years, but I'm me, I'm me.
Right,
You can't knock me at the end of the day.
Right.
The best product is yourself.
That's why the foolishness is being pumped on the radio.
Right.
It can't help but lower what they think is hot. Every day, what they decide to put on there and what they decide is hot is lesser quality.
I feel you, but we as a people, I feel that we need to decide what's hot. And I always feel like going forward is what it's about. Progression is what it's about.
Right.
So, like, if we start on the 20-yard line, we don't want to go backwards and get a safety. We're trying to get to the end zone on the other side. We got to keep pushing forward. So if we making shittier and shittier and shittier music, that's why people walking around with shirts that say hip-hop is dead. Like, no, hip-hop is not dead. Y'all just letting it rock. Stop letting it rock.
No doubt, no doubt.
He said safety. I want you to understand that. Everybody's getting their money to be safe, comfortable, be in your own situation and sit back, and you know what I mean? But again, you don't make progress unless you go forward, and you go forward through friction. So, you know what I mean, the brothers bringing it in properly.
In the chat room is a conversation going on about wordplay, and it's
Wordplay.
saying that conscious people or the culturally focused musicians and rappers don't have the same wordplay, that they're not as creative as these people.
Is that a question, or are we just bringing up the topic?
No, that's the topic that's going
what's
on.
hot
I just
in the
wanted
streets.
you-
All right, they want to know about wordplay. All right, well, conscious. Let's start there. Conscious musicians. What does conscious mean? It means you're aware. It means you see what's going on. You know what's going on.
Right.
All right. So if you're conscious, then should you really be listening to a bunch of trash? Not really. But as far as wordplay goes, I think that people will prefer to listen to something that has a specific sound because they're so used to thinking inside the box. You know what I mean? They want to look for this one particular thing. They don't want to look for outside the box. For example, you could take it to anything. Any subject will prove it true. Truth is always going to shine.
Right.
There's movies that are action thrillers, but don't have only shooting in it. And people are like, nah, this movie's whack. Why? Because it actually has a story to it.
Because you have to think.
You know what I mean?
People are Bible brain at this point in time, and they choose to be. You don't have to be that way, but you choose to be a Bible brain. You don't want to think. You rather just have it given to you. You want punchlines and comedy because your life is so rough. However, the conscious and aware cat is telling you what it is that you need to know and do to get out of that on a whole, as opposed to just, you know, sitting back and letting the punchline, which isn't really even quality rap, you know what I mean, just because the nigga got punchlines, you know what I'm saying? If he's not a well-versed or well-rounded motherfucker, because if that would be the case on wordplay,
Right.
then Ras Kass would be the motherfucking man. He's your favorite rapper's favorite fucking rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because of his wordplay. So I think maybe it's the wording that people is getting. I mean, those are punchlines.
I mean,
and
so
wit.
then,
but
if
it's not even good punchlines and wit at that.
I mean, if we're gonna aim at conscious, then are you saying people like Common don't have lyrics? People like Talib Kweli?
It just said that, but I responded to that with, but by the time Common became mainstream, he was way watered down compared to what he was.
Right, this is true. But all right, so Rakim is definitely conscious.